This is Sean with Gate City Foundation Drainage. I'm out on a job today in Greensboro, and so let me show you what's going on here. This house, the crawl space just like has shooting water and a stream of water going through it. And so take a look at the lay of the land. So we have all this hill here, and then according to the homeowners, this driveway as well. And what's happening is the water is like just sheeting across the whole hill, and then it has nowhere to go once it gets up against the house. So the gutters are discharging right here, and you've also got this extremely long section of gutter here. So the gutters are overflowing. We need to put some bigger gutters on here, I think. And then the other thing that's going on is the water rushes from all of this uphill area and just rushes all across here, and it just completely rushes across their yard. So somebody had put this little swale in here, and to try to keep the water out, but they said right here too, it just rushes across. And they've got a bunch of corrugated pipe out here that doesn't do anything. Nobody knows where it comes from, or nothing ever comes out of it. It's just all like going into the pond down here. And there's another one over there. So there's definitely some drainage issues here at this property, and they've tried to solve them in the past. These guys just bought this place. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to do a riprap channel as a barrier to catch the water, because all the water comes from the neighboring uphill property. We're going to do a riprap channel across here, and we're going to try to mimic the swale over here. They want it as far that way as possible. And we've got a few tree roots in here. They said they're not worried about the trees. You can see where the water rushing across has gouged out the land pretty good. And so we're going to mimic this swale here, and we're going to do concrete up against the house here and a channel drain, and then that will end in the riprap channel over here. So this will be a pretty big project, a lot of concrete again, but the concrete is going to be a waterproof barrier. So we've got the mini Bobcat with us today, big excavator today. We're going to try to get the riprap channel done today, and then Harvey and his concrete crew will be here next week. So we're going to send all that water into this pond right here, and I wanted to show it to you. Pretty awesome. And then look what we got sitting over here. Jeremy, you want to grab the camera?
Sure.
Okay. I think that's a... He's full of water. I think that's a painted turtle or a yellow-bellied slider. Not exactly sure what he is, but he's a big one. So look at that guy. Look at how big that thing is.
Huge.
Yeah, that's an awesome turtle. Just a pond turtle. Get him out of the way.
There you go. He's happy to help.
And there he goes. In a cloud of mud.
Cool deal.
This is a big 6-inch corrugated. It looks like it's been mowed over a few times. But look at that mosquito habitat. See all, I don't know if you can see all those mosquito larvae in there, but they're all in there. Sometimes if you tap it, they'll move around. You see all those mosquito larvae? Oh yeah. We're gonna mess with their habitat.
That just sounds like a...
We're just getting this little swale area ready to turn into a riprap channel, and I've been kind of looking at this, and I think what I want to do here is I want to take the mini skid steer and its 4-foot bucket and just make a run through here. And that's going to give me a line that I can work off of with the excavator. So for now, we're just getting things pretty much set up. Our riprap channel is going to start up here somewhere, following this natural swale that's already here. And I think what I want to do is use the trenching bucket to just like pull back and create a little bit of a berm right here. So not only are we going to go deep, but then we're going to have a little berm right there as well. And that works fine where there's already an established swale. So I think what I want to do is just kind of like maybe cut myself a little line right across there. Their property line ends right there at that tree. So I think we want to cut a line, and I think I just want to do a super, just like a pass through with a bucket here, and give myself a line to follow with the excavator. So let me see if I can get that finished up. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to get through these roots here. This is a sweet gum. That's liquid ambar, Styraca fluva. And they usually have tap roots, so they don't have a lot of lateral roots, but I'm sure there's still some lateral roots. This large rock right here, I guess we need to get that out of the way. Look at that thing. I'm ready to start digging my little trench for the riprap channel, and we do have gas right here. There's nothing else going on with the gas. There's only the one cutoff, only the one regulator. So the gas is marked right here. That's going to be super deep, and that's going out to the road. You see that yellow. And then the internet, I don't know if you can see that line. Let's see if I can see it. Oh, right there. Internet's overhead, so we're good there. Power is also overhead, so there's your AT&T, there's your juice, so we should be pretty good. And I didn't see any messages from 811, so we should be good to go. Boom. I just started digging this trench, and you can see all this corrugated in here. And so I wanted to mention one of the things I do. They ended it right here. So one of the things I do with unwanted water that's a problem, don't just take the water that's a problem over there and make it a problem over here. So my thought is always to take the water all the way to somewhere where it's completely gone and out of the equation, no longer a problem. And so this has been a huge problem for them. So by doing this channel, we're taking the water all the way to the pond. So that's no longer going to be a problem for them. So far so good. Let's keep going. I had kind of envisioned a berm right here, but this is way too much. So I think what I'm going to do is take some of this dirt up here, and they had already wanted some of these areas right around here that were kind of gouged out. They wanted those somewhat restored with dirt. So I think I'm just going to move this dirt up there a little bit. And then I was playing around with this right here. I don't know if you can see it, just this little area. This is now a gradual berm. So I took some of the dirt out of here, and I think that's what I want to do. So I think we still want to go with the berm. This is just way too much dirt right here. I know we had talked about doing this berm here, and that's kind of what the homeowner wanted too, but after I've been out here for a while looking at this, it really seemed like it was super overkill, and it was going to be a little bit more difficult to maintain with lawn mowing and weed whacking and stuff. And so I called the homeowner back out here, and we took a look at it, and we said, nah, let's just get rid of this whole berm thing. There's just not that much water going across there. So I think it's going to turn out way better to get rid of this dirt. This little bullfrog just came out of the corrugated. I think he was living in there. So I don't think I hurt him, but usually these things are pretty feisty. We'll see how he does. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, I think he was fine. All right. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I don't like corrugated pipe. But I have a chance here to show you one of the benefits of corrugated pipe. I'm always talking about the drawbacks of it. But let me show you one of the benefits of corrugated pipe. It's much easier to clean up than PVC. So let me show you. All right, look at that. Now you can easily stack these things right on top of each other and they don't take up as much room in the dumpster. So that's the benefit of corrugated pipe. It's easy to clean up. "811 did leave me a message that says Duke CLR clear. Looking at this berm a little bit closer, I think we're just going to get rid of it. I don't think we need it. I talked to the homeowner. There's not that much water that comes rushing across here. So I'm going to work on getting this dirt out of here. We took the berm off way down there and it looks a lot better, I think. So I'm going to try to get some of this dirt feathered out. Like, this whole area is all gouged out. So I think if I can feather this all out right here, that'll be a good place to get rid of all this dirt and also restore the area like they want. So let's see how we do. All right, I'm trying to come up with a good way to load this riprap into this bucket, because they do have an old septic system back here, and as much as I'd love to just go full bore across this backyard with my dump truck, I've already been there and done that. So I think I'm going to try to either toss them in or do something here. All right, this really stinks trying to load this thing by hand like this, and these rocks are really dangerous if that thing starts to go. So look what we got over here. I think this is someone else's property though, so I'm going to talk to the homeowner about dumping onto that gravel, and then I can actually use the bucket to scoop it up, and then we can just fix it. So I'm going to see what she says. Okay, I just got permission from the homeowner to use this little gravel thing right here. So I threw a couple of strips across there to help protect that asphalt. I'm going to back up and dump. That'll be way safer. We are done for today. So we got our channel in. We got about 13 tons of riprap and we need just a little bit more. So we're just getting stuff cleaned up. I guess I'm gonna leave the Volvo here tonight. And we should be out of here shortly. It's been a heck of a long day. We are back out here. It's the next day. And we're hoping to get the rest of this channel, get these rocks all laid out, and get our finish grading done. So we'll be ready for concrete next week. That's the plan for today. So I left the Volvo here overnight, so that's still there, thankfully. And we got the mini Bobcat. There's a little bit of tight spaces up in here, so we brought it anyway. We were on another job today and had it, so it's here. And hopefully it will only be here for a couple hours to finish up.